Thanks. Who you be?
Me, Malkova.
You know, when I first heard Mia Malkova, because you made a big splash right away
Good.
in this business. Yeah, I think that is good. I thought seriously like you were a Russian girl.
Yeah,
or
everybody did. They would call up my agent. They're like, "We'd like to book Mia Malkova. Does she speak English?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
You are actually a SoCal girl.
I'm a SoCal girl. Yeah.
So let's talk about my BTS really quickly. If I ask you anything that's kind of too personal or you don't want to answer, you just say, "Dude, none of your business."
I will definitely say.
Because I'm more like I want to find out what's in your head
No
more
problem.
than what size you're or if you're shaved or not. You know.
You'll find that out anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna find that out soon enough.
I'm gonna get naked.
All right. So what? You are 23.
I'm 23 years old.
You are educated.
Yeah, I have my GED. That's
Okay.
about it.
You got a
I did-
GED?
I got a GED. Yeah.
And-
I was a very shy teenager, and I also have dyslexia, so school really wasn't. for me, to be
Oh,
honest.
were you diagnosed early enough with dyslexia, or did you just struggle and keep your mouth shut?
I struggled and kept my mouth shut, and
Yeah.
I had a lot of depression growing up. As
Sure.
a teenager, it wasn't easy for me.
I bet. Were you a handful too?
I was a bit of a bitch, yeah.
Yeah. Were you angry, like fighting bitch, or
I
were
wasn't.
just
I wasn't. No, I was very. No, definitely not a fighting bitch.
just a bitch?
Just a bitch. Just a bitch, like a sneaky bitch.
Sneaky, how so? Like for example,
Like I'm not gonna fight you, but I kind of like I get to you other ways.
I'll let the air out of your tires in the parking lot.
I'll get somebody to do it for me. Yeah.
All right. So you get your GED. When did you drop out, or when did you say enough is enough?
I dropped out when I was 16.
Okay.
And actually, I didn't really drop out. I went to homeschool because I had a lot of social anxiety. Like I said, I didn't really come out. I didn't come out into my shell until I was like 18 or so. And I didn't have any friends either. And so I had a lot of social anxiety, and I hated being in the classroom, and I hated seeing all of my friends every single day. Like I was a weird teenager. And
What do you
I
attribute that
decided-
to? Do you think?
I think it was my sister. My sister has a lot of mental issues, and she was growing up. She was my best friend, and I looked up to her. So I kind of wanted, I kind of pretended like I had her issues, even though I didn't. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What were her? Do you want to talk about her issues?
Borderline personality disorder,
Yeah.
schizophrenia,
Yeah.
depression, bipolar.
Right. So she had the big ones.
She has the big ones. Yeah.
Right, and you kind of went along with that, so
Yeah.
to speak.
I loved her. She was my older sister. So.
Right, sure, of course. Do you have any bigger family, small family, just you two?
I have a big family. I have 3 brothers and a sister.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about high school first. You get out of high school at 16. Do you go into you get homeschooled?
I was homeschooled, and then I just got my GED as soon as I turned 18. I never really cared about graduating.
Right.
I knew that I would do something different. I knew that school wasn't for me. Like, I was
Right.
thinking I could be a massage therapist or something holistic. Like I wasn't going to be a nurse or a doctor or anything like that. So yeah, around 18, 19, I was just working at Sizzler, and I was taking my prerequisites at the college. I was just taking I was taking math and history, I believe, just to get my prerequisites out of the way in case I did want to do something else. And that's when my best friend, she did a couple scenes, and she came back and she was like,
What was your
she's
best
like,
friend's stage name?
Natasha Malkova. She's not in the industry anymore.
Okay.
She's a little happy family. But yeah, she came back and she was like, I did a couple scenes. I got paid this much money. This is what
So you're
it's
working at
like.
Sizzler. You're working at Sizzler.
Yeah.
You're doing like the $200 a week thing, right?
Exactly. I had a motorcycle. I was riding my motorcycle to and from Sizzler. Like I was taking my little classes at the college. I was taking a theater class as well.
Now, were you slutty? Were you promiscuous?
Yeah, of course I was. Manager at Sizzler. Of course I was. Like as soon as she said that to me, I'm like, I could get paid to get laid? What? Like, yeah.
I'm doing this.
I'm doing it, yeah.
Now, did you know your dad growing up? Were you kind of a daddy's issue? Do you have the daddy girl issue, typical porno daddy girl issue thingy going on?
Yes.
Okay. And I noticed too, you know what's amazing to me? Because I used to be a school teacher.
I have abandonment issues.
You what?
I have abandonment issues.
You've abandoned your issues?
Abandonment.
Oh, abandonment issues. Yeah, a lot of porn girls do. Yeah. Well, you weren't adopted.
I was adopted.
You were.
I've up as far as like fathers go. My real father, he left when I was 7 days old. Him and my mom split, and he decided he didn't want anything to do with us. So I've never known him, my biological father. And then I've had 4 men since. She's been married 4 different times, and every time it was, here's your new daddy, here's your new daddy, here's your new daddy, like, like call him father, he's your father. And then I was adopted when I was 16. My mom was married to a man for a couple years. And even him, after her and him split. Like, even though he did adopt me and I legally had his last name. So I do have my.
Man, that's tough, dude.
It
Because I was so
is.
close to my parents, and I was so naive before I got into this business, and I was always fascinated by what makes a porn girl do porn. Like in my head.
Promiscuous, right?
No.
Or even like not having, like, wanting, even feeling like it's okay. Like, I don't know. To be honest, for me, like, what made me want to do porn is I do enjoy sex. I like being a sex symbol. Since I was 6, 7 years old, I was humping my teddy bears. I've been a freak in my head.
Right.
I love sex.
Right.
It makes me feel good about myself.
Right.
I enjoy it.
No, sure. But here's what I found out. You ready for this?
Sure.
Like in all the hundreds of BTS interviews I've done, daddy, no father figure is number one by far. Homeschooling creeps right up there, dude.
Does it?
As does super conservative households that like, oh, I went to church 5 days a week.
Yeah, I was stuck in every week. Yeah, my mom and my grandma was Catholic.
Yeah, and they demonize sex and they vilify sex.
My grandmother did, not my mom.
Right.
She's pretty, woo, sex is amazing. She's a slut.
Poverty is a big one. Like girls that like grew up, like I've talked to girls that have had mustard sandwiches for the week, hot dogs on the weekend, lived in just trailers and that kind of thing as well.
Any way to get away from it. Any
Yeah.
route, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. And then, although I don't think a lot of people want to admit it, when you get into either the inappropriate uncle or some sort of physical or sexual abuse,
That
I think
never
there's
happened to me, thank God. But
yeah.
I can see a lot of girls have had, there's a lot of rapes and molestations that make
Sure.
them,
And then
just-
attention too. People just want, it's human nature to want to be. It's one thing for what, let's say you're Mary Doe. Mary Doe has 27 Twitter followers or even 100 Twitter followers that she grew up with and went to high school with. Mia Malkova has 150,000.
190,000.
190,000. So that attention, that's a powerful drug.
Yeah, I know. I agree. It's
And then when you jump
part
out,
of the need for acceptance, probably the daddy issues thing up there.
Yeah.
Like, you all love me, don't you?
yeah. And the minute you jumped in the business, dude, it was boom. Like all of a sudden, who's Mia Malkova? Holy shit! And we've had our quick discussion out in front of my studio. I tried to book you immediately, but I ran into some issues. And then I tried it the sneaky way. I'd go to Danny Mountain.
Did you?
And I'd say, Danny, go talk to Mia for me, please.
Aww.
Yeah, and now you're here, so I'm kind of excited. I'm actually really excited. Yeah. So what was your whole idea when you got into porn? What was your idea of this as a job, and was it close or not close to what it actually turned out for you to be?
I didn't really have a plan. I was very young. I was only 19. I'd never made the kind of money that I did as soon as I got in.
Right. Pause. I mean, what was your idea of porn? Like in your head as an 18-year-old or 19, when that friend went to you at Sizzler and said, "Dude, I just did a boy-girl scene and got $1,000, and it took me 3 hours." In your head, like, I want to do this.
I didn't think it'd be as glamorized as it is. I've been put into that porn, like, star category. And so I usually shoot for like huge companies. I show up on site and was like, "Oh, Mia Malkova, I have the fame, and I have a good reputation in the industry." And everybody, it's very respectful. It's very businesslike.
And were you expecting that?
No, I just thought everybody.
Right.
I thought it was just all fun and games.